Guys, it's Jasmine. I'm back with another video. I know it's been a while. I've been sick. I'm sorry. But here today I'm going to be showing you my makeup tutorial because you've all been waiting for it and I'm really excited. So I want to apologize for my voice in advance because my voice just kind of cuts every now and then and like it'll like sound raspy. I'm sorry. But let's just get right onto the video. First, we're going to start off with primer. My mom actually recently got me the sample size of the Benefit Porefessional, and honestly it's exactly the same as the Maybelline Baby Skin. For the sake of this video and the sake of finishing this sample size, I'm going to use this, but if you want to go for a cheaper version of this, honestly, just get the Baby Skin. I'm not a big fan of primer. I don't know, it's not that I don't like it, because I mean it does make my skin feel soft, but I don't know, sometimes I'll forget and I'm like, ugh, I didn't put primer on. Most of the time it's actually like that, like I forget. I like to use my concealer first because if I put on my foundation before I put on my concealer, since the concealer is lighter, you can notice it a lot more, and I can't ever, I mean, I do blend, but if I blend too much, then it won't do any coverage. I have not a lot of acne anymore. I mean, I used to struggle with it, like I said, but I have a lot of scarring. A lot of scarring. Most of what I have on my face is just straight up scars. And I haven't really honestly done anything to get rid of them, simply because I'm lazy and because I'm not a fan of putting things on my face, and as stupid as that sounds, because I'm actually applying makeup right now. I don't like creams. Like, I hate putting on moisturizer. It is the worst for me. I don't like feeling like that. I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to blend out. And wherever, this is my trick to concealing my acne, wherever I have like the darkest spots, wherever I have the most acne, I will pat with my ring finger. I make the ugliest faces when I do my makeup. My biggest problem with my acne is that I do have like 3 continuous scars right here, and they are the darkest scars, and no matter what I use, no matter how much concealer I put on, they will always show just a little bit. Especially this one right here and this dark one right here. They are so dark, and I don't know. I mean, I want to get rid of them, who doesn't, but I'm just so lazy. Oh, I forgot to tell you what concealer I use. My bad. I use Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 15. It's a little stick like this. I have used this concealer since I started to use makeup because I would steal it from my mom, because I wasn't allowed to wear makeup back then, and sometimes I just like I would wake up and I'd have bags and I would notice and I didn't like it, or there was like a little tiny little pimple that that was bothering me, and I would conceal it. And you could notice like right away because I didn't know how to blend, or I didn't know what I was doing. It was kind of embarrassing, but I have used this since I started using makeup, so, and I've never switched off. Hear good things about other concealers and I'm like, do I really want to change? I mean, because this one does the job for me. Do I really need another concealer? You know, Maybelline Matte and Poreless plus Poreless, really, Jasmine, in the shade 115. Why can't makeup just be like one color? I mean, not one color, but like decent color. I'm like, I've never found a foundation that is actually my skin tone color. So I used to use the Maybelline Dream Pure BB Cream in the shade Light Medium. This stuff is so good. I still use it from time to time when I feel like I just don't want to put a lot of makeup on. It doesn't feel cakey to me, but obviously the BB creams are a lot lighter than this is. So I kind of just put on my hand, and then I pick up a little bit from my hand, and then I just pat. I kind of haven't figured out how much I actually need on my face, so I always end up putting just a little bit more than I should, and it kind of makes me mad because then I have to put it back in the bottle, and I'm like, ugh, I can never get the amount right. People need to blend down their necks and stuff, and I'm like, you know, you can tell that you have a cake like a cake layer on your face, right? I always put a little bit too much. I'm just gonna wipe that off and put it back in the bottle. Before I obviously apply my foundation and stuff or whatever I apply to my face, make sure to wash your face. It's so important that you wash your face before you put on anything. Because if not, then you're just building up on top of that dirt that's on your face, and that's what causes acne. That's not good. And it's not sanitary. Like, ugh, that's so gross. Okay, now that all my foundation's on, if you see, there's this little bad boy right here. He's my toughest one. He just doesn't like to be covered. I'm gonna put a little bit right there. And then wherever else I see like discoloration, I have this one right here that every time I do my contour, like, you just like, it looks good, but like there's always that, like, that little one dark spot, and I'm like, you stupid scar. I have 2 pimples right here, so I'm going to give them a little bit extra coverage. And there's one spot right here that always likes to pop out throughout the day. Let that sit. I don't know why I let it sit. For some reason in my mind, it makes it better. Like, it'll cover more. I don't know. This isn't mine. This is my mom's. I stole it, but I tried it the other day, and I loved it, and I need to get my own. But it is the Maybelline Master Conceal. This stuff is so good for under eyes, especially because I have a problem where this eye has a bigger bag than this eye does. So like if I put a little bit of concealer on both eyes, I'm like, okay, it looks good. And then like throughout the day, I'm like, this bag always just comes out, like pops out, and it's just not cute. But this is so good. Like, you just need a little bit, and it's like a little squeezy bottle, and you just like put it on. You just squeeze a little amount like that, and you just tap it under your eyes, and then you blend. And it's so good, and it feels so nice. Like, it's so smooth. But I don't know, it's a really, really, really good concealer. I don't know why I put this on my pointer finger. I always put this on my ring finger. And I'm not a lefty. I'm telling you guys, I can't think. I can't like multitask. I can't talk and put on makeup because I don't usually do this. It's weird. And I do apply my concealer in a triangle shape. I use the little pointy side of the beauty blender and I just pat. I like to set my concealer like right after, because if not, it'll crease, and it still creases regardless if I set it first or not. But I am taking the, I don't know if this is even available. I've used this since I started using makeup because I only use it for my under eyes, but I hit pan. I stole this from my mom. Like I said, I steal a lot of things from my mom. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching this. It is the FC5 Mattifying Mattifying powder. Wow, I can't say anything. I'm so sorry. I apologize that I'm sick. Okay. This is the one that I kind of just have to slowly work with. For the most part, it did the job. Wow, it usually takes me a longer time. To use the Revlon Stay Matte powder. And then one morning I was doing makeup for school. I dropped it, I broke it. And then every time that I go to the store, they don't have the shade that I used to use. I used to use the number 4 Sandstorm. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match Mineral Powder. This powder is a little bit lighter than I would like. I mean, it's kind of like for my under eyes, but it's what I got to work with. I get really like ugly smile lines, like every time I talk, or like every time like I smile, like I just get these lines where you could just see the makeup. It is the worst. I've never found a powder that can like cover that up, because I feel like I understand myself and nobody else does. We're gonna go with bronzer. I have 2 bronzers, 2 bronzer palettes. Actually, I have 3 bronzers, but it kind of just depends on what I'm feeling like. We're the Benefit bronzer, which I mean, it's the typical. This I've had it for a long time. I got this because I had a dance or something, and my mom was like, you want a nice bronzer? I was like, yeah, I want a nice bronzer, come on. I use that. The other one that I have is the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Chiseled to Perfection. I think that's how you say it. And it is just so beautiful. Like, this is the highlight shade, this is the under eye shade, and then these are the two contour shades. And this is the little cute little brush that comes with it. I think it's so adorable. I don't know. I'm weird. I have a thing for like little things. Like miniatures, contour kit, literally, and it looks like this. Clearly I use this one the most. And this is my favorite blush. I actually, since I'm hitting pan with this one, I came across one that I used to use when I was like, when I did my makeup. And this is the Revlon blush powder in the shade 04 Soft Spoken Pink. And this is the closest thing that I can get to this one right here. This one is still a little bit like more on the purpley side, if that makes sense. But this is the closest, and this is just, I love this so much. I do have two little angled brushes. I have the little tiny one, and then I have the Hoolah bronzer one, which I only like to use when I really want to like go all out, like have like an intense, you know. But for today, and what I like to do, what I think a lot of people do, is like I just hold my brush like this, and I squeeze, and it kind of like makes it like, you know, like a little line so I can work with it. This side of my contour always looks better than this side. This side I can't get it to like be like a nice sharp line, and this one is just always like, just kind of like flows with it. I go from my ear like this. I don't like to suck in because, I don't know, when I do that, I kind of just get like a straight line like right here, and I feel like that doesn't look right. I just kind of like, and I don't go like straight like straight like that. I go like angled. Does that make sense? Like so that it's like this. I can't, I'm so bad at explaining things. I'm so sorry. I guess if you watch me, maybe you'll understand what I'm trying to say. Maybe I should use the other brush so you can see more clearly, because since I don't have a very good camera, I think we need to be intense about it, right? Intense or go home. Just kidding. I'm sorry, I'm just very picky about certain things. My concealer is creasing, I can see it. Okay, does that make sense that I'm going like at an angle and not like directly a straight line? Because if you make it a straight line, then it doesn't. Sorry, my camera died. Not died, but like it stopped filming because I had too much storage. I had to transfer the video that I had onto my computer, and it was just a big mess. But I'm back, and I was doing the other side when I noticed that it stopped recording. So I'm sorry, I apologize. I put a little bit of bronzer on the brush, and then I'm just gonna bronze up my temples, and then a little bit on my jawline. I like to just keep it right here in this little area, and kind of like blend upward, because I don't like to do a full like face contour. Sorry, the lighting changes when I move. Just gonna dip that in. And just kind of like make a little smiley face, I don't know. I don't do anything to my eyebrows. Literally, I just put gel on so that they stay in place, because these bad boys like to just be everywhere. And I just comb this throughout all my eyebrow so that it stays in the shape that I want it. Now for my favorite part, we get to highlight. It is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator in the shade 301. The powder version of this, which is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Powder Glow Illuminator in the shade C302. I kind of just use this powder to set this. And the other highlighter that I use is the High Beam by Benefit. This is good if you want a more natural highlight. My best friend got this for me for Christmas, and I love it, but this is my all-time favorite. I put just a little bit because, like I said, this is really intense. You don't need a lot. Just a little squirt on my finger like that. I don't know why I keep putting it on that friggin' finger. I can't do anything with my left hand. And then I just like dab like that, okay? And I like to focus on this area mainly, like right here. There's like this little patch, like right here. I can already feel it. It's going to be a good highlight day. I like to blend it out with my finger, and then I go ahead before it completely sets, because if you don't blend this out right, it will leave it the way you applied, so you have to blend. I take my little brush. I don't know where this is from. Again, oh, this is Ulta on it. That's all it says. And I just like, kind of like in circular motions like that, blend away the harsh lines of where I applied it. I take a little bit on my hand, like a little dot. I close it up. And I take this brush. This is the e.l.f. Professional eyeshadow brush. Don't use this for eyeshadow. It's a little flat top brush. And I like to like dip it in my highlighter and like wipe off a little bit, because like I said, this is intense. So like I wipe it off a little bit, and then I like pat it again and go from like that. And I like to put this right under my brow bone and just pat. I put highlighter under my eyebrow, and I think it looks good. Like I said, you can do whatever you want. I'm not telling you how to do your makeup. I'm just... do you. And let's be real here. Since I don't use eyeshadow and stuff, the only thing that I will ever switch up in my makeup is how much I put on and the lipsticks. I'm a big lipstick lover. I will change my lipsticks all the time. I'm going to show you one shade that I always get asked what the name of the shade is, because it is so nice. It's like a burgundy. Love it. And I like to set all of that with, like I said, the powder. I just dip it in a little bit like this, like scented like that. That way I can just like, I don't know. I understand myself, like I said. And I don't like to like use the cream highlight for my nose highlight, because it'll literally leave like the circle mark of where I applied the highlighter, and it doesn't look cute. I like a lot of nose highlight. I don't know. I'm a sucker for highlighter. For the sake of this video, I'm going to curl my eyelid. All-time favorite mascara in the world, and God knows that I love mascara. For more on the pricey side, it's like 20 bucks. It's not even that pricey, but it's the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. This stuff is so bomb. I haven't really like used this actual bottle because I got a sample size of it a little while ago, and I haven't finished it, but I told my mom that I loved it and she got it for me for Christmas, so very thankful for this. I am in love with it. But for today, this is just a mini version of the Lights Camera Lashes, so we're going to use this. Oh, and a trick that I like to use when I run out of mascara, or when I feel like my bottle's getting dry, since I wear contacts, I always have eye drops around. If you put like 2 little drops of eye drops in your mascara bottle, it'll make your mascara last, it'll make your mascara wet and last longer again. I need a mirror to do my mascara, but I will still like be in the frame. Okay. I like to start. Sorry, I felt like there was creases and stuff. I like to start from the bottom and like wiggle my way up. Excuse me again. I am so sick. And I like to like blink like while I do it, because I feel like I'm going all the way up. This video is going to be so long. When my phone didn't let me film anymore, I saw the video. It was 26 minutes. I feel like I make like the ugliest faces that I make out of all of my makeup is when I apply my mascara, and I sit here for like 5 minutes in the morning and I do my mascara because it is my favorite thing besides highlighter. Without mascara, I look like a 9-year-old boy. I feel like I look good. My bottom eyelashes, like I said, I use a lot of mascara, so for my bottom eyelashes I like to use either the Colossal Volume one, the yellow one's, the name's kind of wiped off, or just because I like the brush on this is the Maybelline Rocket Mascara. I feel like the brush just does an awesome job at like separating eyelashes, so I love it. My concealer is creasing again. hate everything. I'm just kidding. My mom was making dinner and now I can hear all the pans and stuff. I'm sorry if you can hear that. I haven't messed up. Like, I haven't gotten concealers. I'm gonna jinx myself. Every time I do my makeup, I always get mascara on my nose or under my eye. I used to be one of the girls that I liked clumpy eyelashes, and now I'm more of like separated and long, and that's what I try to go for. And I think that's what the mascara that I use does, and I like that. This is a lip liner that goes with almost every lipstick color. I don't know, I love this lipstick, this lip liner. Oh my god, excuse me. It is the MAC SOAR lip pencil, SOAR. I got this a while ago when I first got my first MAC lipstick. I need the mirror for this again. And I love it so much. I'm just gonna line my lips and then I'm gonna use lipstick. And don't go as one big line because you will mess up, and trust me, that doesn't look nice. Do like little strokes, like kind of like you're sketching. I want to make sure I'm in frame, sorry. Okay, that's what the bottom line looks like. And then I'm just gonna do the top. Everybody in my family, like girls wise, has pretty lips. Like pretty, like a little shape right here, and I don't have a shape, like it's just like a lip. I hate it. And my sister has bigger lips than I do, and she hates them. But I'm like, girlfriend, when you start to use makeup, you'll learn to love your lips. This is my holy grail, my favorite lipstick. It goes with anything. Just kidding, it doesn't go with anything. It's a very bold color. But it is the Revlon Colorburst Matte Balm in the shade 225. Sultry, Sulfureuse. I hope that's how you say it. But it is a matte, like maroon color, like almost, like not red, but like almost red. I don't know. I think it's great. I don't like it simply like this because I feel like it's just a little too much. So I go in and I take a little sticky note. These are my star-shaped sticky notes. I can't find my other ones, but I like to take it and take it off a little bit. Ugh, it's whatever. It's always going to be a poofy mess, and I'm never going to like it. Just get over it. Okay. I'm putting my stuff away. I'm sorry. It just bothers me that it's all out, and oh, I can't stand it. That was the end of my makeup tutorial. I know that it might be a little bit lengthy because I have to edit and stuff, but you guys have been requesting it for a long time, and I really wanted to do it because I want to share with you guys how I cover my acne, and I want you girls to be confident about yourself. Like, you don't need makeup to look pretty, and I know that everybody says that, and I mean, come on, who really believes that? You all feel better with makeup on. I feel better with makeup on, and it's my favorite thing. I love doing makeup, and I love feeling good about myself, and it's not that I don't feel good about myself when I don't have makeup on. It's just that you feel a little bit more of a confident boost when your makeup looks good, you know? But I want you guys to be happy with yourselves, and I think that it's very important. I think that you shouldn't hide that behind makeup, regardless if you look better with makeup, because we all know we do. I hope you guys liked this. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have all my social media down below, so make sure to follow me. Subscribe so that you have like notifications when I upload another video. I hope that this helped a little bit with what I use. If you have any questions, I'll try to put most of what I use down below, like the names of stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week.